Hello, welcome back to McFly, my little corner on the internet where I just sit around here and talk about games and stuff. And from my family to yours, I hope you're having a holly jolly one. Sorry, it's been a minute. I got a bit sick there, and then I've just been playing hooky, I guess. I don't know, I've been getting lazy. Tis the season, right? But in this one, I want to talk about something we've probably all watched, and it's the Game Awards 2024, and what I consider the best reveal they had all night. Going into this is just my opinion. We had plenty of reveals on that night, and a lot of nostalgic reveals, I would have to say. A lot pulling from the past. We had a Turok reveal. It was just a small trailer, and I didn't really get to look much into it. So I'm hoping they breathe some kind of life into that. We haven't seen Turok in years. I'm trying to think of what else struck my fancy that night. There was a game, Splitgate 2. It's kind of like Portal and Call of Duty. That looked pretty cool. Crazy how you can't remember what was revealed that night. I mean, obviously there's that very specific things that stick with you because you love them, like the one I'm about to talk about mainly, but I just want a good roster. I remember Turok. Oh yeah, The Witcher 4. Totally forgot about The Witcher 4. It's probably because it was a cinematic. I know it's in Witcher fashion, but I'm so sick of seeing cinematics at the Game Awards when you're trying to present something. If you want to sell a game to me, especially this day and age, I need to see gameplay. I need to see what I'm going to be doing as the player. I could really care less about a movie clip. There was Borderlands 4. Again, I'm not the biggest Borderlands fan. We had a lot of reveals. A lot. So many that the one I'm talking about today may even just be a drop in the bucket to any of you out there. This is just the one I want to talk about today. Had the biggest wow factor for me when I started watching it, and it's something deep rooted in nostalgia. It's something I played when I was a young lad. But I'll stop and I'll finally say it. But we're finally getting a new Onimusha. We're finally going to see our good friend Summonosuke fight the battle of demons and evil once again. Now, I don't know if it's going to be a continuation, a complete rehash, remaster. We're going to look more into that probably within this video. But specifically, I want to look at the reveal trailer and just talk about the total excitement for this game. And of course, with all the pros, there is the con. We have to wait till 2026, and that's as of right now. And I'm going to talk more about why that probably is so far from now. But again, thank you guys for watching. Thanks for clicking. Let's check out the trailer first. Oh yeah, actually, hold on, wait one sec. I actually want to kind of set the stage for you. My girlfriend was watching the Game Awards with me. It's probably about, I don't know, 10 p.m. She passes out early. Fell asleep on the couch. She's just falling asleep there. I'm still watching the Game Awards, and she's not the biggest gamer, so she just hears me chiming on, being excited about the whole thing. She's dead asleep. You know, the studio goes quiet. This trailer starts just like this. And as you can see, we're hit with this first scene. And this day and age in gaming, I see this scene, and I haven't seen too many things that fully excited me that night, so I was kind of like, I'm waiting for something. And we get hit with this scene. When I see that, I think maybe the new Assassin's Creed, you know, there's the Shadow, what is that? The Shadow of something. Everybody loved it. There was a Feudal Japan samurai game. Came out last year or 2 years ago. Something like that. I thought it was maybe a sequel to that because it looks very nice. So I'm just like, yeah, okay. Looks really nice. Yep, some more. Then that goes into frame and I'm like, okay. Couple more. Starting to see some bamboo. And now about here, we see more of these wisps, and the setting around us is starting to look way familiar to me, especially in nostalgic sense. I've been here before. And right about here, I'm tilting my head a little bit. And then they do the best thing. I cannot tell you how loud I yelled in my living room at my TV screen at this moment. Woke up my girlfriend, dog started barking. The most excitement there was out of the whole night. Once those wisps started to flow in and I started hearing that suction noise, it was just like memory unlocked. Boom. And of course, it all leads to our protagonist here, Summonosuke. And it's great to see him in the modern day. Hold on, we're just going to draw that back. I'm going to shut up. Capcom is making some moves. Just looks so good. I actually never noticed that before. Way of the Sword.
Feels like I'm getting less human by the minute.
And that one hit me. I said, I know my game of the year of 2026. As my girlfriend just stares at me like I just scared the crap out of her. That's what I said to her.
Want new games on day one?
You know,
we got
she
you.
deals with a lot. I love her. Now, for anyone else who knows Onimusha, I hope you're as excited as I am after you saw that. What a reveal. What a trailer. And I just cannot wait for this game. I hope it doesn't get delayed past 2026. And I hope it really gets handled with care. This game to me is probably the most Capcom I've ever seen Capcom. It's samurais using magic with demons and evil. I'm not the biggest Dark Souls player, but it's almost like Dark Souls before Dark Souls in that vein. Am I right in saying that? It's the same mentality of fighting, but it was way ahead of its time back in PS1. I played Onimusha Warlords. That is the one that is just deep ingrained in my brain. And it's on PS4 and PS5. You can go buy the PS1 version. It's totally upscaled. This made me immediately download it, so I'm probably going to either stream it or I'm going to be playing it. What an amazing game. What an amazing mythos, characters, and I just can't wait to see what they're going to do with it in the modern age. And according to that gameplay, a lot. I see dismemberment, climbing enemies, grabbing them. Like I said, I mentioned Dark Souls before because I think it's almost like Onimusha had to crawl back in the day in the PS1 days so that games like Dark Souls and Elden Ring can run in our modern day. And now Onimusha is going to be jumping off the back of what they've learned from those games and sprinting. I just hope this game is only handled with the most care. I'm so excited. I can't wait for this game. Like I said, this is probably going to be my game of the year 2026. I already am looking forward to it. I can't think of anything else besides that. I can't wait to see what they do with the story. It's called Way of the Sword. I'm curious if that's just going to be a continuation or a completely retelling, which I'm totally okay with at this point. I think it's time we bring all this stuff back. But that one had me live. I swear, that was the one that just took me off for the night. I was like, I can stop watching this show happy right now. And it seemed to just be doing that the whole night. It was a lot of nostalgia reveals, a lot of older properties from our youth. It comes down to studios either not wanting to take the bet on new properties, or they just don't have the new ideas. But it just seems to be a safe bet, and the great ideas are just in the past. So that's why there's a lot of remasters, a lot of reboots. I can't say I'm mad at it. They're doing a lot, especially now. I see something like Onimusha. I thought that was very niche. I didn't think that would be something that would ever get brought forward, really. And total sidebar, those remasters of the Legacy of Kains that just came out, I hope they sold well because they are made by Crystal Dynamics, which makes one of my also favorite old properties called Gex, the Gecko. Obviously, they see money in nostalgia. I'm totally fine with it if they handle it with care. But I wanted to say before, this kind of looks like pre-alpha gameplay. It looks a little choppy. It still looks good, but it looks really choppy. So I imagine that's why it's far away out to 2026. I just hope they don't find any problems and have to delay it any farther. But yeah, I just wanted to ramble about that. Onimusha in the year of our Lord 2026. I cannot wait. Like I said, I might be streaming the Warlords gameplay from the PS1 version. Maybe in the future? Maybe not. I don't know. But that's all I really had to say. I just wanted to talk about my biggest and favorite, probably the best reveal from the Game Awards 2024. And in the next one, we're probably going to talk about the worst reveal, which I guess may not be so bad. It's just another stupid movie clip, but I got a lot to say. But as always, thank you so much for watching. A like is always appreciated, all that good YouTube stuff. And I will see you in the next one.